he's so hyper that he just says, I got ideas, man. I got ideas. You know, he's always saying, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this thing, man. I'm gonna do this thing. You know, yeah, everybody know that he loves cocaine. He just keeps his coke, man. I'm doing things, man. I'm doing shit. Man, I'm doing stuff, man. To get fine products and apparel like we have here, more that would cost thousands of dollars in some areas. But if you go to dtmerch.com, we're charging you very, very little for all of our shirts, beanies, jerseys, backpacks. dtmerch.com is where you're going to go. And as I've been promising, we're going to have new designs and new shirts coming up every month. One person who's always been out there doing their own thing, saying, you know what, I'm never coming out of my world. It's always going to be my movie, my universe, my rules. And say what you will about his films, but Quentin Tarantino, always done it his way, man. Yeah, I know.
It's like David Carradine died and his spirit went into Tarantino. Just start taking over.
I was gonna say Rosie O'Donnell got liposuction.
So bad, but whatever.
Stop it. Got a little Cruella de Vil going on to it. But
boy, that's a 6 head right there.
Yeah. Y'all talking about my heads.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing
they say,
on
yeah,
that.
we still talking about your head.
Quentin Tarantino played by Dan Aykroyd. God damn.
But, say what you will, talk about his head. The man has always done things his way. And today he said, you know what? I'm ending my career. I got 10 films in me. And I think he probably said, I don't want to leave this world thinking, what would it be like if maybe I just did cross out of my zone and directed somebody else's property, something out of my genre. And today there are these stories going around about Quentin Tarantino having these little meetings, these little writers meetings in little rooms with J.J. Abrams. And they're saying that Martin, you don't see, okay. No, say it ain't gonna happen. Because if you say it ain't gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll say it because.
Well, let me say what it is first.
Okay.
I can't even get Ben Martin.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah. Some bullshit.
It won't happen, Wilbur.
But he's meeting with J.J. Abrams. And he's saying, J.J., you and I good friends. How about you just let me jump up there in that Star Trek and just do one episode? Just one. Just one movie. And and they say that the talks have been serious. They say that, like I was saying, say what you will about Tarantino. Tarantino, he's violent. Some people say he throw the N-word around a lot. He throws buckets of blood on everything.
Some people.
Not everybody, believe it or not. There's some in this world that don't say that.
That's true. Some people say he don't use the word nigger enough.
He's also a big nerd. And he'll tell you, yeah, man, I love cartoons, comic books, science fiction. And so, why not dabble his feet in there a little bit? Now, I'm not going to say that things ain't going to ever happen, but I will say that your boy does have a track record of always saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This motherfucker got 50 projects that are floating around, and they ain't never going to happen. He can't even do the projects that he set up in his own world.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still waiting for Kill Bill Volume 3.
Volume 3, the anime that he was going to do, the Vega Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dude has. There's another chapter of Dusk Until Dawn that he wants to do a spinoff.
Oh, are you serious?
Man, yeah. Look, every movie he's made, there's a spinoff, a sequel, a reboot, something that's going on with it, and it never happened. He's so hyper that he just says, I got ideas, man. I got ideas. He's always saying, yeah, man, I'm going to do this thing, man. I'm going to do this thing. Everybody know that he loves cocaine. He just keeps his coke, man. I'm doing things, man. I'm doing shit. Man, I'm doing stuff, man. And I love Quentin Tarantino, so don't think I'm sitting up here, talking about the guy. I'm trying to make fun of him or anything like that. I'm not. I admire him. He is going to go down no matter what you think about his work or his movies. Because I don't like all of them, but he's going to go down as one of the greatest directors out there to have ever lived. So I'm giving him respect for that. Here's the thing, though. This is what I thought might be fun. All right, let's just say, by chance, the Star Trek. Everybody stop. Quentin Tarantino's doing a Star Wars movie. What?
Oh, God.
Him and J.J. Abrams. They were in a hotel room together. Man, maybe they were fucking. You know what I mean? You don't know? But nah, man, they are.
I believe that more than what you about to say.
But here's the thing. Let's just say by some chance that he does direct a Star Trek movie. You never know. It could happen. I thought it might be funny if this Star Trek movie does happen to exist, or if it ever does come to fruition. Let's talk about what a Star Trek Quentin Tarantino movie would be like. What are the things that we see in every Quentin Tarantino movie that would have to appear in Star Trek? Because you know he's going to put it in there. You know he can't help it. Now, let's go ahead and get into the list here that I put together, because I asked these gentlemen here today, I said, give me some ideas of what you think would be in a Quentin Tarantino Star Trek movie. And I'm going to have you guys as I go down the list, even if it's my choice, I'm going to have you give your opinion on these things, see if you agree, disagree. And I'll have you give more input when it comes to the stuff that you guys talked about.
Sure.
So let's start with, and this is by means of no order at all. It's just numbered, but no priority is over the other. Although some, I'm sure, are more possible than others. Let's start with number one, feet. We're going to have some feet in this movie because it is no secret to anybody, Hollywood or anywhere else, that Quentin Tarantino loves feet. Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish. He's embraced it. He's never tried to hide it. In every movie, he puts... Somebody's sucking on them toes.
It look like when you see a raccoon in security footage.
his eyes, man.
It's like,
Sucking the flavor out them toes right there, man.
Blade Runner eyes.
I know. I mean, he's possessed right now. Yeah. He loves those feet so much. Got vampire eyes. Yeah, it is, and he puts it in every one of his movies. This is going to stop. And there's going to be a foot part in there. It's a regular now. You got Samuel Jackson, you got Christoph Waltz, you got feet. Mm-hmm. And some people are even saying, man, I'm cool with that. With all the sexual molestations and accusations that are going on in Hollywood, this seems normal now.
Wait, you're into feet? Oh, thank God. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, let me get a toe or two in there. But he's sucking on that shit like a pig, right? Little piglet. But
Shrimping.
spits out a toenail. That woman, she's probably at a salon, doesn't even know he's down there.
Oh, that feels good. What are you doing?
Oh my God! Oh God!
Frankenstein was sucking my feet.
But yeah, man, it is no secret with this. In his movies, he's like, yeah, I love feet, and I want everybody to know I love feet. Why don't you love feet?
Wiggle your big toe.
Somebody's going up, Quentin, pull your pants up, man.
I can't.
Filming them toes right now.
Some hairy ass toes.
Oh, Martin. Tarantino don't mind. That adds flavor, right?
It's like Hobbit feet.
Oh, come on now, you exaggerate.
I don't know if those are Uma's feet.
Yeah,
That could be a foot double.
Exactly.
Shit, that might be Quentin Tarantino's feet. Right? Wouldn't it be funny if you just saw him sucking his own feet one day?
You guys don't know it's been my feet the whole time.
That's why I've only made 8 movies.
But, and if we put some feet in there, it's going to be some space feet. Now, I'm not talking about crazy looking feet. They'll probably be webbed. Oh. They'll probably kind of spaced out weird. You probably get that green chick with her feet in there. But you're going to get some alien feet. You're going to get some weird feet. You're going to get some space feet in there. Do you? You guys see this all the time in his movies. There are feet all the time. Mm-hmm. Let's get into another obvious one. Number 2. Somebody going to call Uhura the N-word.
Oh, of course.
Somebody they're gonna go to a racist planet. Somebody got a racist crew member. There's gonna be an alien that doesn't understand the human language. You go, hey, my nigger,
No, Spock,
no. Yeah, man, you know that they're gonna do that. I mean, this is a man that was able. You saying, yeah, how can he put that in Star Trek? Well, he was able in one movie to put the N-word into Django, I believe, 113 times.
Nigger!
Nigger on a horse.
I ain't never seen no nigger on no horse before.
You and your nigger, come out right now with your hands over your head.
I got no use for nigger with sand.
It's against the law for niggers to ride horses.
There's 15 more minutes of this. Really. And I might be just guessing it short. But yeah, if any man can do that, it can be Tarantino. He can put that N-word where no man has gone before.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Amazing you didn't say it right there.
Yeah. Speaking of the N-word and going to a planet where everybody might be, or a few people might be racist, there's going to be some part of the movie where they are going to go back in time to the 70s, and it's going to be Blaxploitation.
You gotta have it, man.
You gotta have it. I'm looking at this right now. We got you know that Quentin Tarantino loves Blaxploitation. He made his Blaxploitation movie, Jackie Brown, that you see right there. If you look at that, even have an homage poster to Foxy Brown, which is almost the same thing. And you know that they're gonna go to some planet, Earth back in the 70s, and Spock and Kirk, they're gonna have to dress up like pimps to blend in.
Wow.
My man look like Willy Wonka over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah, that weird one.
Yeah.
That weird creepy Michael Jackson one.
The one we'd like to forget.
Yeah. Some pimp gonna call him out on how he can't handle his crew aboard the Enterprise.
You saying you can't control your bitch head?
Here's number 4. You know that within the movie, Quentin Tarantino still does this. Some people thought he stopped doing it. But somewhere in the film, you're going to have your Mexican standoff. You're going to have that scene where everybody's pointing a gun at each other. This is something that he made very popular within his own work, starting with Reservoir Dogs, which we're looking at right here.
Right.
Of course, probably the most famous Mexican standoff that people have seen is from Pulp Fiction, just because the dialogue in that was so funny.
Be cool! Yolanda, it's cool, baby. It's cool. Point the gun at me. There you go. Now, Vincent, you just hang back and don't do a goddamn thing. Tell him.
I love that because, point the gun at me, baby. That was a very popular scene that he had done right there.
And isn't the whole last 30 minutes of The Hateful Eight a standoff?
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you remember that. The whole last 30 minutes of The Hateful Eight is people just on the floor, bleeding, looking at each other. And let me see what I got here. The thing that would be different here with this is that, and I think I downloaded the picture. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Now, instead of this, I don't mind the twist here. I think he's done it too much. I think it's been done, even to a point where when it's subtle, I still see it. But I guess having a photon standoff or a laser standoff might be a little different.
Yeah, it'll be phasers.
Yeah, phasers. There you go.
They're all just gonna stun each other. Get up and do it again.
Just a bunch of people on the ground.
Shit.
There'll be one dude who accidentally kills someone with his. They'll be set to kill, and they'll all be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, exactly. Number 5, speaking of your regulars, you gotta have Sam Jackson as a mad ass Klingon in this. He got that forehead. Go ahead and let him keep the Jerry curl. And what I like about it is the brother, he's gonna be talking Klingon too, but he's still gonna manage to throw that motherfucker in there.
You motherfucker!
I mean, a lot of people, I've seen some people saying, well, Samuel Jackson's going to be in there. They've been guessing at what he might be. How can nobody say he's not going to be a Klingon, the angriest motherfuckers in the galaxy?
It's racist to just say it.
Is it really?
I mean, ain't really no other black people besides Aurora and them. So it's like, all right, there's not many choices he can play.
Oh, and you know what? Why not? They already made the shirt for it. Klingon, motherfucker, do you speak it? Martin, I'm going to hit number 6, something that you were talking about. Again, speaking about your regulars. You were talking about your boy Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, you can't have a Tarantino movie without Christoph Waltz.
Yeah.
No, you have to. You have to. Now, you said, what should you do if Christoph Waltz comes in?
Oh, he's going to make him Khan.
See, I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, because they keep going back to that well.
Okay.
Because the thing is, if they don't use Khan, they use a guy who's like Khan.
Yeah.
Like you look at Star Trek Nemesis. It was Khan.
Oh, you know what? Oh, well, no, they admitted that was Khan. They flat out said. I think even you talking about the sequel or whatever.
No. I'm talking about before Abrams even got on it.
Oh yeah. He was just
right?
Yeah, it's Tom Hardy as the
Oh,
evil Patrick Stewart.
just watered down Khan.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think they're going to actually bring Khan back. I think because everybody, even with the last one, like, no, it ain't Khan, and everybody like, man, it's fucking Khan. No, it ain't Khan. It's Khan. And the movie came out. Okay, it's Khan.
Sit down, JJ.
When I saw that in the theater, there was one person who had their mind blown when he said, my real name is Khan. And this person went, what? And everyone just went,
Somebody next to me is Shut the fuck up. It's like, well, see, I think this is the perfect time. Christoph Waltz, you bring him in, and we ain't talked about, I guess besides the Klingons, it's the perfect time to bring the dude in and make him like one of those weird aliens from back in the day, because he has that weird way of speaking to him.
Yeah, but he never gets a background role. He's always the main guy or the main villain.
Yeah.
Who we're talking about?
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz?
In a Tarantino movie, yeah.
Put one of them fake ass chests on him like Ricardo Montalban had. that plastic chest he had.
He swore to his dying day it was real.
Bitch, stop lying. You know what? Come on, look at that.
Pull it up.
He bought this shit at the Halloween store. That's not, ain't his chest. That's just attached to that vest right there. Here's number 7 right here.
Oh yeah.
This is a good one that Gert sent to me today. What was your number 7?
Tarantino's going to show up most likely as a red shirt, and he's going to have single-handedly the worst line in the movie.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard when you wrote that.
Yeah. Tarantino, I could see that totally happening. He'll come in and kill himself in the movie, be a red shirt.
A completely superfluous scene that doesn't need to be anywhere near that.
Yeah.
But write himself in, probably with some weird accent that he's pulling off horribly.
And you know what? And he'll pull some Django shit where even when he dies, he has to do it better than everybody else. Everybody else just gets shot. My man got to blow himself up. Even he has to upstage everybody who's dying. So yeah, I totally saw what you were saying with yours, man. This is you know what? This is yours, man. Uh-oh. Because we know that in a Quentin Tarantino movie, we have yet to get one where there's not a lot of blood.
Yes, sir.
Except in this Star Trek version right here, in order to get that PG-13, I don't think we can have a whole lot of red splashed on the wall. So what did you say it was going to be?
It's got to be green Vulcan blood.
Got to be green. Yeah, it's probably be his bloodiest movie, but it's also going to be a lot of green blood going around everywhere.
Man. Just spurting everywhere. Yeah. Like, the heart don't pump that hard.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know that Will Smith just got cast. See, it's happening, Martin.
Oh, Will Smith.
They already
he just needed those kids to love him so desperately.
Well, he has kids, man. You know,
it should be enough to have your own kids love you. You don't need all these kids.
Man, little Jaden probably told him to do this.
Anybody to name their kids Jaden and Willow after their parent? No. Yeah. He needs the world to love him.
And if Jaden were my son, I'd want another one.
He's got another one that you never hear about.
That's right.
Trey. His oldest son, you never hear about.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Well, just you now.
Yeah, the one still waiting on his child support there.
Basically.
Yeah. Little Jaden told him, you come home without no snot on your ass. All right, son. This is number 9. This is our last one. This is kind of a bonus because it doesn't really count because this is something that you don't see in every Tarantino movie. But wishful thinking makes me think it would be a nice homage to one of his earlier films if this happened. And it would be fun if they did it. What did you say, Gertz?
Oh, Captain Kirk will have a GIMP on deck at all times.
He's proud of his GIMP too, man.
Yeah, we all know Kirk is into some kinky shit.
Yeah.
It'd be that little alien that was helping out Scotty the whole time.
Little midget in leather. On a leash. So there you go. You know, it's I don't know if it'll happen, but if it does happen, we can only hope it happens this way. So I am forever faithful. I believe in Tarantino, and I think that someday we're gonna get that good old Star Trek, toe-sucking Star Trek movie right there.
Looking forward to it so much, I hope it never comes out.
Well, Martin said it ain't happening, so it's happening.
Shit.
Of course, he didn't write 6 pages about it yet, so still 50-50.
We'll wait till I get home.
Dear Tarantino, lucky in your trick.